Hey, I'm Avril Lavigne, and you're watching Billboard.
Hey everybody, this is Jason Lipschutz with Billboard.com, and I am here with the one, the only Avril Lavigne at the iHeartRadio Music Fest 2013.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I am fantastic. You have a new album coming out, and the first thing I want to ask about is my favorite music video of the year, the rock and roll video. Just break it down. You have Bear Sharks, you have Billy Zane, you have. I want to hear just how this came together.
I didn't want to just make the standard music video. I wanted to step it up. So we have Danica McKellar, who's starring in the video, and Billy Zane. Danica and I are on a mission together to save rock and roll, and then we make out somewhere along the way. And
as is wont to happen. It happens.
There's a bear shark. It's a post-apocalyptic kind of like comic book adventure.
Yeah. I mean, it's so much fun, and I wanted to ask about, the rock and roll video. As it seems like you're really pushing the boundaries with this phase in your career, with this album and everything you're doing in terms of, I don't want to say like your image, but just basically everything Avril Lavigne is kind of being ramped up a notch. And I wanted to get your take on that, if you kind of feel like that as well.
I mean, it's important. It's important to keep everybody entertained. Like every music is cyclical. Like radio's changing all the time, and like it's really important for me to be true to myself, to keep my sound and my style, but to also grow. And I feel like that's what I did on this record. When you really hear it, it's diverse. It's familiar to the fans, to the audience, the sound, but also I worked with a lot of new people, so I experimented with the production and just lyrically really pushed myself, and there's a lot of storytelling, and there's a lot of depth throughout the whole record.
Very cool. Yeah, I mean, you performed earlier today at the iHeartRadio Village. This is your first record on Epic, and after RCA, and I wanted to ask about how that experience has been, just promoting this album as it comes nearer and nearer to release date, with L.A. Reid, with a new team. How has the experience been?
L.A. Reid's amazing. He's someone who's really passionate about music. He signed me when I was 15. He discovered me, so it's a really nice experience for me to work with him again. As far as like record companies and all that shit goes, I just kind of have to focus on what I do. I try to bring it as much and as hard as I can on, just being an artist and writing music and being a performer. And I work the hardest I can, and my fans have been amazing, and I feel very grateful to be here today.
Very cool. Though one of the songs I have to ask about, which I'll make my last question, is just about the song with Marilyn Manson. You've said that it exists. I can't wait to hear it. But how does it happen that Avril Lavigne and Marilyn Manson end up working on a song together?
Manson and I met when I was 18. I went to one of his shows, and then we hung out backstage, and then we were like friendly over the years. And then I wrote this song called Bad Girl, and it's like darker and heavier. It's like one of the rock tunes on the record. So I called him up, and I was like, yo, come over to the studio, hear this song. I'd love for you to be on it. So he came over like 4 o'clock in the morning, and he heard it. He liked it. So he put vocals down on it and just took it to the next level. And it's so cool to have him be a part of the album.
How is Marilyn Manson like in person, just like working with him? And is he intense in the studio? Is he relaxed? Like, what is he like?
I like him. We've always gotten along really well. I think he's cool. Like, he's deep, he's creative, like, he's mysterious. I think he's extremely artistic, and I respect his art.